from the Valley of the Sun for Kevin Nix, Danny Peters. I am Bryan. Timothy, what'd you call me? Ringo, Paul, James, 19 names? Something like that.
John, Paul, George, and Ringo, the Beatles.
Okay. Might as well.
Had to look up the Beatles.
Poor.
For a little bit.
Poor Kevin. Bryan, Timothy, Dale Nolen here in Phoenix Raceway. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Danny Peters. We had Cup qualifying as well as the Xfinity race for Cup qualifying. 2 rounds. The Toyotas look fast, the Fords look fast, but in the end, Denny Hamlin of Toyota won the pole. What stood out for you in quality?
I mean, 4 Toyotas in the top 6 and a front row lockout for Joe Gibbs Racing, who have not had a top 5 at this racetrack in the last 4 races in this next gen era. So 41st pole for Denny Hamlin. I don't know if he's got the fastest car for tomorrow, but he's certainly got a good top 5 car.
Yes, it does look like the Toyotas have the speed. Christopher Bell led the 10, 15, I think it was 15, 20, 25 lap averages in practice on Friday. Nick Sieb in the Xfinity Series, it looked like it was going to be Cole Custer, Chandler Smith. Custer ended up fading a little bit, then Allgaier came to fruition, and then the big one happened and all hell broke loose. Chandler Smith gets into John Hunter Nemechek, Justin Allgaier then cuts a left rear tire. It was absolute pandemonium. What stood out to you in this Xfinity race?
Well, to me, it was a tale of 2 different races. So, like you said, the long run was the most important in the first 2 stages. Custer, Allgaier, Chandler Smith, all 3 of them looked extremely strong. To me, the turning point was a controversial caution call that happened in Stage 3 when Hailie Deegan got up. She slapped the outside wall just a little bit. NASCAR threw the caution, and obviously after that was when the big wreck happened. Basically, after Deegan hit the wall, we had all sorts of controversial things happen. Lots and lots of stuff. Obviously, Chandler Smith and John Hunter Nemechek. Nemechek not too happy with Chandler, says he's going to discuss it at the team meeting on Monday with JGR. And obviously the heartbreaker for Justin Allgaier at the end. When he had this race in the bag, he had it won. But as we know, the race isn't over till the checkered flag flies. However, like I said, one man's trash is another's treasure. What is bad for Allgaier was really good for Chandler Smith, who finally got his second career win after it seemed like race after race. He got very, very close, and he finally got the job done tonight.
Fantastic analysis. I love it.
I mean, I don't think we're even needed for post-race.
I don't even think I'm needed here at the track. Right?
Sitting over here.
I mean, for real though. Last but not least, Nixie, I'm going to start with you. Who's winning tomorrow in Phoenix?
It's hard to bet against the champ, Ryan Blaney. However, Actually, let me take that back. So at first I said Blaney. I actually mean Denny Hamlin. I know that I know they don't sound very similar, but my actual pick is going to be Denny Hamlin. The Toyotas are just so fast. They're so strong, and I think there's a little bit of trepidation about what we're going to see with the aero package tomorrow. So I'm very confident in Denny being able to pull it off.
Danny, baby, this could be a track position race. Does that affect your pick at all?
I mean, Denny Hamlin's been trying to win a championship longer than you've been alive, Nixie. But apart from that, I think tomorrow, we're going to see a redemption for Christopher Bell. Like, as you noted, he looked fast in practice. He was in the Final Four, and he was the first one out early with a brake rotor failure.
Yeah.
Needs Steven Stump for that fact. He'll tell us exactly. But I think he's going to have a little bit of redemption at Phoenix and take the win tomorrow.
I'm going to go with the guy getting his first career win, Ty Gibbs. I think Toyota's going to be strong, and I'm going Ty Gibbs. Once again, big thanks to John Haviland for filming this fantastic video. Love you, Johnny boy. For Kevin Nix, Danny Peters, I'm Bryan, Timothy, Paul, James, Jingleheimer Schmidt, 19 names. We'll see you tomorrow from the Valley of the Sun.
What up? It's Brad Perez. Click subscribe and watch one of the 2 videos right beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.